Hi, good morning. Hi, I'm Tara. So I'm doing a video this morning, and yes, you see my sweater. It is on purpose. I'm just not feeling the camera today. So yesterday I did a video and I stated something pertaining to dogs. If you're a dog, keep moving. The divine feminine doesn't want to wake up with fleas, or the divine masculine for that peace of mind. If someone is intertwined in something that they're not sure of or didn't purposely put themselves in, going into it in a different frame of mind, let's put it that way. They didn't ask to wake up with fleas. Actually, they told you before the fact that they weren't about that life. So believe them. It seems nowadays, and I can say nowadays, you can have a simple, basic conversation, interaction with someone, going with the flow, telling them who you are, letting them see who you are, and there's still a problem to that factor. That's something I cannot understand, but I'm starting to, because I always comment about being a real one. And I see that that word is very rare, just like the word common sense is a rare one. I'm going to make a list and write down everything that I feel is rare to me in facts with terms. People just aren't that anymore. And it's so obvious and it's so evident that there's a problem when you tell people who you are. They have a problem with that. And if they don't have a problem with that, they just simply don't believe you. And I guess it's because of what it is in these days and times. That's hard to come by. Very hard. And I just don't understand that, because it takes more energy to me to be fake. It takes so much more energy to be fake, because you have to build something and create something else that's not there. Practice that. Let that simmer. Practice it again to get it at a niche to where it's perceived as truth. That takes a lot of practice. Whereas if you're just yourself and you can't remember the lie, because you're not good at lying. So what would make you want to remember a lie? Come as you are. If you can't come as you are, just don't come. Stay where you are. Facts. Just to test the water, just to say you did, just to say you tried, that's not a good look. It's really not. And it's not going to be a good after effect either. It's not going to be good. It's not. And the reason that it's not is because the person that you were dealing with, or that was being honest on the other hand, didn't have the same intentions as you. And if that person is what I'm speaking on as a real individual, or have positive intent towards you, no, your after effects aren't going to be good. So I've seen, well, no, I'm not going to say I've seen. I have met 3 people or more, but definitely 3 that have stuck with me from the past and here recently. I met a lady that wanted to meet with me and wanted to see me. And she told me some things about myself. She's an elder. This lady told me the same thing someone told me, 10 years ago. Then someone told me 5 years ago. The story never changed between the people, and they don't know each other, never seen each other. She read my aura. She told me who I was, just as the others have. She told me what I'm here to do, which I already knew. She told me what's surrounding me, which is so many dark people and energies trying to tap into minds. I knew this, but I listened to my elder and let her reiterate that to me and give me some tips and some prayers. That being said, she was truly a blessing in my life. Some of the things I did not want to hear again. Again. And I'm going to state and reiterate that as well, because I've got a little bit of time today while I'm waiting on the store to open. When I start speaking on things as far as my life and people trying to destiny swap it and try to do it to help others to fill a shoe, it's sad. So it's definitely true, the person that did it. It's definitely true. Well, the people that did it, they did it. But if you did that and you wanted it so bad, I guess you see that shoe wasn't so easy to walk in, because you're feeling the effects of it all. You're feeling the effects. And evidently you weren't strong enough to carry the weight. For a long time, I said I wasn't going to speak about a lot of the things that happened and that transpired. And I want to be able to put it into some words to where it's understood, but I'm not going to say, I'm not going to say to where I don't throw anybody under the bus, because I really don't give a damn about throwing you under the bus, especially when you tried to do what you tried to do to me. I really don't care about throwing you under the bus, but I'm going to sit down, take the time, word this correctly before I pretty much go on with what needs to be said. But I am going to say, how do you think you're going to live in someone else's life try to wear their shoes, and you can't fit the damn shoe? Like, you're just not fitting in the picture. You're not there. You weren't supposed to be there, so your life is like discombobulated right now. It shouldn't be that way. If you were supposed to have my life, this would be a easy flow. Or if anyone's life that's tried to do what they call a destiny swap. Yeah, that part. I have entertainers that I like, that I listen to, all of that. But it's no way ever on God's green earth. I don't care who they are. I don't want your life. I wouldn't want it. I always say, I don't know what's in store for you, And I don't know what you did in a past life. So I damn sure don't want your life, because I don't want your karma. But sometimes people have to sit down and go through some things and think about some things and think about what they have done. So I said maybe I do need to continuously talk about it, because it will continuously remind you of what you have done. I don't think I should stop talking about it. I don't think I should, because nobody stopped thinking about what they wanted to do to others when they were out here doing wrong things to people. You didn't stop conjuring up. So I don't feel the need to really stop talking about what you've done. And you know who you are. I don't think I need to put you on blast. I'm just going to say you know who you are. You know who you are. It ain't so great, huh? Don't feel so good, do it? Because you weren't supposed to wear my shoe. My shoe don't fit you. You got a big foot. My clothes don't fit you. You got a bigger body. So at the end of the day, you're disgusting. Yeah, you are. You're disgusting. No man or woman is that important. No man or woman is that important that you would want to do something to hinder or jeopardize yourself or your life. When the lady explained to me the other day, and I'm just going to say the lady, who I was, what I'm here for, my purpose, what the lady did, and she told me in deep detail. And when I say the deep detail in that lady's story was the exact same as a lady I met 5 years ago. That's just crazy to me, how people can pick up on the same energy and understand. That's how I knew it was real. Nothing was different about that story. Nothing changed about her story. Nothing was different. Nothing. The exact same. The exact same people, the exact same characters. But I've removed myself from those people. I've let those people completely go and disattached from my life. I have. But evidently there's something on the other side that's still hanging on to me. So I can honestly tell you, remove yourself. Remove yourself. Willingly remove yourself. Do it willingly. Do it. Please do. Because the after effects and the aftermath of what's to come is not going to be nice. I promise it's not. I've been hearing too many things about people's auras and energies and sacral energy and all that being attacked. For what? Just because people feel some type of way? We all feel some type of way. You just take your feelings and you maneuver through it. You transmute that. If you don't know how to do that, go pay somebody to do that for you instead of paying somebody to out here to hinder someone else because of what you don't have naturally. That's called jealousy. It's called jealousy. And it's hateful. And it's spiteful. And it's ugly. And then you're wondering why you're in the predicament you're in that you thought I would be in and others would be in. Your life is completely fucking miserable. So, I gave the dog to the streets so you could have it. And that's a key hint that goes out to the one that know what they did. I gave the dog back to the streets. You got it. You carried that bone. Now eat on and chew on it. Chew on it. Choke on it. Don't get a shard caught through your throat. At the end of the day, that's all I can say. Baby, I'm going to close this one out. But she did help me acknowledge that my light was her darkness. She hates your light. She's very dark. But I knew she was dark. That's why I didn't want any parts of it. That's why I removed myself from that energy. When you sleeping with a dog, you're going to get fleas. And I already said yesterday in the video, and I made that perfectly clear, I don't want to get bit by fleas. No, so I removed the dog. Okay, at the end of the day, you have a blessed day, you guys. Bye-bye.